everyone, my name is Selena. Today I'm going to review The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. The author wrote many poems about his experiences, but also poems about the character Michael and his experiences. So the author then put these poems together to form The Black Flamingo. Michael is a gay mixed boy growing up in Europe, and he goes through life facing his own struggles of identity. He is of mixed races and struggles fitting in at home with his family and at school with his classmates. Michael's story begins as a boy and ends with a teenage Michael in university. And we see how he slowly learns where he belongs and who he wants to be, especially as a teen when he signs up to perform in a drag show. This book is written all in verse, and each page is its own poem. Poetry hasn't always been my favorite way to read stories. I usually end up having to think about what I'm reading critically, and it usually takes longer to interpret the meaning hidden between the lines of text. And surprisingly, this poetry read just like a regular story, but with a sing-song type of flow. Everything is very upfront and truthful. Readers get a glimpse of Michael's journal that shares true thoughts in that moment. And if you don't like poetry, you may still enjoy this story. The words used are powerful. I believe that words were used strategically and written in a way to say less is more. Since the book is written in verse, it is actually quite short in length. The usual YA novels that I read might take me about 8 to 10 hours while listening to the audiobook, but I actually finished this book in about 3 hours, so it was a quick read. This book covers themes of identity, touching on sexuality, gender, and race. Michael gives himself many names, and this causes feelings of empowerment and the personas he chooses to fall into. Michael was always able to shape himself based on who he was with and who he wanted to be. It was a beautiful journey for someone seeking a place of understanding and safety. The Black Flamingo is an LGBTQ plus coming-of-age story. To be fair, I thought this story was going to be all about performing in drag. In the beginning, I was disoriented waiting for the mention of a drag show that hardly came. I was a bit disappointed that we didn't spend more time talking about that process as it was described in the book summary. Halfway through, I was still unsure what the plot was or what it was leading to. I would recommend reading The Black Flamingo in physical or ebook format as opposed to audiobook format. I have just found out that there are pictures and formatting details that I missed out on by choosing the audiobook format. I would rate this book 3 out of 5 stars. I read the audiobook from the Cloud Library app, but you can also check out an ebook on the same app or a physical copy from the Glendale Library Arts and Culture. I hope everyone gives this book a chance and enjoys it just as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back for more book reviews by the Glendale Library staff.